So cheers to you. Mmm. Mmm. That will put some hair on your sack. That is so good. Mmm. All right, my friends. Thanks for stopping by again. Happy Monday. I appreciate you being here. Look at this. I took time to make the bed and straighten up the van. Can you believe that? I haven't done this in a month. It's just been a mess in here. So, I was thinking about yesterday's coffee chat video, and I thought, I miss those days where you and me, we just connected and we had a conversation. For you people who have been with me for the last couple of years, you'll know this was the beginning. This is the view you got in almost every video. Just, I hook the phone up here on the rear view mirror, and you and I just have a conversation. And we talk about life. We talk about the good and the bad and the ugly. And this is the way it should be. So the crows are back. You may hear them in the background in this video. It's a little distracting when they get to carrying on the way they do. So, you know what I just did? I just popped a beer. Matty is drinking a Natty. This is my first beer and my last beer. I'm out. This is the only one I had. And look, there's the last sticker that I had. My Matty Van Halen sticker. So I stuck it on this thingy. What do you call it? Koozie? So, cheers to you. That will put some hair on your sack. That is so good. So, one beer today. That's it. But tomorrow I'll do a grocery run, so I'll get supplies and all that stuff. I also need to go in and get a rotate and balance. I've noticed that I'm getting a little bump when I'm on the highway about 60 miles an hour. So I'm thinking it's the front passenger wheel, the one that I had patched. I think they might have knocked the wheel balancing weight off of it when they did that. It's not bad, but I stay on top of stuff like that. And it's time for a rotate and balance anyway. So I think tomorrow will be a big day, Go in and get groceries, dump trash, get water, get a rotate and balance. I think I'll go to either Discount Tire, or if there's a mom and pop tire shop in town, I'd rather go to them. So after the video's done, I'll start calling around and see who can work me in tomorrow. Maybe we can get this knocked out. So what else has been going on? Well, storms are coming in. I've heard the thunder rolling in the distance for about the last 20 minutes. So looks like we've got about 40 minutes left, and then the rain hits. And looks like the next few days is, lots of rain. And you may be asking yourself, Matty, is that the same shirt you wore yesterday? You would be right. I'm getting 2 days out of my shirts right now. And I also sprayed water on it, so it's a little damp. But I was getting hot, so I get my spray bottle and I spray it around my neck. So, I guess I didn't think about that before I started the video. I could have changed shirts, put on a clean, dry shirt. But no. Keeping it real. So this morning I was kind of getting some chores done. You see that blue jug there? That's my gray water tank. It was getting full, so I emptied that over in the woods, way off from the campsite. Also changed out my water jug, put it under the sink. So I got my fresh water and my gray water knocked out this morning. And it really felt good just to straighten up in here. It's been such a mess for so long. I don't know what got into me. I used to not be that way. I used to keep things, pretty much in order. And it just makes me feel so much better just to see things somewhat organized back there. There's my little UPS power station right there. I usually keep it under the bed, but there was a time I was using the WeBoost, and I typically run it off of that power station right there. Oh, and I've got some really good news. the other day, I guess about 3 days ago, I did a video and I was talking about I really need to get one more 200-watt folding solar panel to charge up my Anchor power station with. Well, guess what? EBL said, we got you covered. You know, they actually watch my channel. You know, I've done reviews for them in the past. I did that power station that I ended up giving that one away. I ran into somebody in Quartzsite that was in desperate need for a battery, and I gave it to them, and they were thrilled. They were so grateful. So I only had that power station for less than a year before I gave it away. And I also did the EBL AA rechargeable batteries. You may remember that video. So, you know, they make power stations and solar panels and all that stuff. And it looks like they're going to send me one out to review. It looks like a good one. You know, it looks very similar to the Jackery panel. It's even orange and everything. It might be the same manufacturer and they just stick different names on it, you know. So I'm guessing that'll be in about a week, and we'll see how that does. We'll do a comparison video on it. We'll see how it does, you know, stacked up to my All Powers panel, you know, see which one is better. And that's exciting, you know. That is really, I feel so fortunate that this happened, because a panel like that's going to cost about $300, and that's $300 I didn't want to spend. And I could have swung it, but it would have made the budget tight for August. So I'm really looking forward to that coming in. See, I love these chats like this, where we just, you know, you and me face to face. I got you. Let's have another sip of beer. Cheers again. That is tasty. You know, I used to make fun of Natty Light, but it's actually a good beer. I like it better than Miller Lite. I used to drink only Miller Lite. They changed the can. Look how royal that looks now. Didn't change the taste of the beer any, but that's a much better presentation, isn't it? Natty Light. So I think I'm going to buy a big case of it this next time. Got to have some Natty for Matty. I don't think there's a rule in YouTube where you can't like drink beer on video, is it? I know you can't curse, things like that. But gosh, if they pass a beer rule, I'm in big trouble. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a video before where we're just sitting around sipping beer together. We did a live when Amanda was doing a live. I guess we were in the desert somewhere, and we were sitting around sipping beer together in that one. And I think that went over okay. But I really enjoyed yesterday's coffee chat video. It brought back a lot of memories of how we used to do things on this channel. And then I kind of got off track with doing the, you know, here's the campsite video and all, because I was so excited about it. And I know you were too. But, you know, that's kind of played out for a while, you know. Everything, it kind of, if I got bored with it, then I know you're getting bored with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, when I move to a new campsite, of course, I'll show you the new campsite. I'm still going to do that. But we've got to get back to the basics where we just talked about life, you know, and I would show you little things I'd done in the van, you know, like when I did the sink. I used to show you videos about that. Here, let's give you a, what am I thinking? I've got to be more hospitable. Come on in the Matty wagon and have a seat. So that's as far. I've got little baby bungee cords that's holding my phone against the rear view mirror. And it's brilliant. This works so well. And I can pan it around without dropping it. And I put this down because of the glare that's on the side of my face over here. So there you go. What else you want to see? Let's see, what do we miss? Let's see if we can go down to the floor a little bit. Here's my other seat that I have turned around. Let's show you. Oh, it won't quite go that far, but here's the back of the seat that's turned around backward. And I got an old t-shirt over it here because the sun cracked it over on this side, so I just put this old t-shirt over it. I really need to get a seat cover. You know, you can get them from AutoZone or places like that. So that's the freshwater. Where's my finger going? Right there, the gray tank. That's my freshwater tank that I just told you about. Oh, this is a great view. Why haven't we done this before? Matty 2.0. I forgot I had a light on back there. And I got those fans that I have taped some magnets onto them. See that little tiny fan right there? That way I can sit in this chair and that fan's blowing right on me. Okay, this is the way I should point. Okay, I'm learning. It's been years since we did videos this way. What else has people been asking about? Yes, that's a fan back there. People sometimes say, what is that thing? That is a Max Air fan. And oh, and that's the anti-fatigue mat that I told you about. I had it a couple days and I'd already poked a hole in it. There's the tape I put over it right there, where my pinky is. Little piece of Gorilla Tape. I dropped something sharp, like scissors or whatever, I forget. It poked a hole in it. And the mat goes all the way from the bed. Gosh, this is hard to point on this. From the bed all the way up to, move that cushion out of the way. That's the seat cushion I use when I drive. And my arch support in my back, I use that too when I drive. Okay, I'm getting a little wild here. So where were we? Right there. All right. Let's cheers one more time. Let's call it a day. This is much better. You know, this is what I'm going to do. The next, big topic that we have to talk about in van life. You and I, we're going to sit right here face to face. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk serious stuff. We're also going to laugh together. This makes me much happier. This is much happier than just walking around the campsite. This way we can see each other. We can connect. All right, I appreciate you stopping by. Till next time, take care, be well, and smash the bell.